Hey, everybody at Periscope, how are you? My name is Stephen Wacker. I'm the Vice President of Current Animation for Marvel Animation Studios, and you are here live for the first ever read of the first act of Guardians of the Galaxy Episode 1. The show debuts September 26th at 9:30 p.m. on Disney XD, so make sure and set your DVRs now. And for the read today, I'm going to be reading the part of Yondu. Our actor James Arnold Taylor could not be here, so I'm going to be doing a version of what James brings to the part. Let's introduce the rest of the cast.
Howdy, how you doing? I'm Kevin Michael Richardson. I play the role of Groot in Guardians of the Galaxy, and we're about to do a little reading for you with the rest of the cast. So sit back, enjoy, and if you're not sitting or standing or in the shower, just have fun.
I'm David Sobolov, and I play Drax, and how could they see this in the shower?
There's waterproof, periscopers.
Science.
It is a periscope.
That's
You're
right. That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Hi, guys. Wow, that's a tough act to follow. I'm Trevor DeVal, I play Rocket. I have nothing funny to say, so I'm passing it off.
Hi, Vanessa Marshall. I play Gamora, and I cannot wait to do this for you. Watch out.
I am also Vanessa Marshall. Hi, I'm Will Friedle, and I play Peter Quill, Star-Lord on Guardians of the Galaxy.
Hi, I'm Court Lane, VP Animation Development at Marvel. I'll be narrating the stage direction so you can follow along. And with that, let's just get started.
Sweet.
Great.
All right, so we start exterior of an alien fortress. It's Peter Quill, and he puts on his Walkman headphones. 70s rock music blares. He goes into his sort of white boy dance. But there's something odd, almost gravity-defying about it. The camera rotates and pulls back to reveal he is, in fact, scaling his way up the side of a treacherous alien cliff with an imposing fortress above it. He does his dance as he pushes his feet off the cliffside, his lines slowly retracting and carrying him up, and Rocket rises into view on a Groot branch.
Knock it off, Quill. If the altitude don't make me hurl, your lousy dance moves will.
I am Groot.
See? Even Groot thinks you stink.
Agreed, Rocket. His odor is extremely unpleasant.
Hey, I just took a shower this morning.
Why? Showers are only for those who actually break a sweat.
Yeah, more about the overall vision, Gamora. Speaking of which, our entry point should be right around here.
The cliffside explodes open just below Quill, splurting out torrents of filthy green sludge onto the other Guardians.
Or maybe a little lower.
Now we go inside a drainage tunnel. Just moments later, Groot illuminates the way with phosphorescent spores as the Guardians crawl through muck in the cramped tunnel.
Okay, so I'm totally sold on Guardians of the Galaxy as our name. Now we need a battle cry. Suggestions?
I am Groot.
Okay, yeah, I walked right into that one.
Groot kills the lights, reacting to approaching footfalls clomping across the grating above them. The Guardians flatten against the tunnel walls as alien feet pass over. Quill holds up his finger, indicating for the others to wait as he extends a telescoping periscope camera up through the grating. An impatient Drax just hoists up the grate, and the others climb through. Quill then retracts the periscope and beckons his teammates to follow him, but they're already gone. We now go inside the fortress. Rocket runs down a hall, blasting hovering camera drones. Gamora leaps and flips down another corridor, dodging around and through crisscross booby-trap lasers. An alien guard on patrol is unaware of Groot's branch extending from a grating and snags a high-tech medallion from his chest. Groot hands the medallion off to Quill, who casually waves it in front of the security door, opening the door. The interior of a security hub. A high-tech room with banks of multiple monitor screens. The 4 alien guards immediately train their weapons on Quill.
Oh, no, yeah, well, hey, it's cool. I got a work order for routine repair stuff.
The guard suspiciously eyes Quill's medallion, which displays a hollow image of an insectoid alien.
Okay, now that's a really old photo.
The guards slam Quill face down on the console. They're about to slap some energy cuffs onto him when Drax smashes down and through the ceiling, knocking the guard out before he can cuff Quill, while Groot bursts up through a floor grating and slams the other guards into the wall with his branches, knocking them out. Rocket and Gamora rushing through the entry. Gamora closes the door behind her.
Cell block entry is clear.
Quill calls up a holographic schematic of a prison cell block from his pilfered security badge.
Target located. Disabling alarms now. Oh man, I hate that sound.
Rocket turns to the entry. There's a beat as the door slowly opens to reveal many heavily armed alien guards charging toward the Guardians and blast them with lasers.
That one's even worse!
All right, then we cue the theme song. Court, go ahead.
Da, 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 da,
And the words, too.
The Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. Act 1.
Wow, you sold that.
Stick out your chest.
Yeah.
Give in.
Okay. Any chance tomorrow. So we start Act 1 out, still in the security hub. Resuming that scene, the Guardians are blasted at by the alien guards. Quill grabs an alien tech explosive from Rocket's cache and activates it, waving the now blinking bomb overhead.
Okay, now let us all go or we all get vaked.
The guards lower their weapons, but the lead guard keeps his trained on Quill, eyeing him suspiciously.
You're bluffing.
Am I?
You dashed well better be. You know how much boom I packed in that crater maker?
Hey, you heard him. You have 10 seconds. 9, 8.
Rocket suddenly grabs the device and hurls it at the ceiling. Boom! The device unleashes a massive plasma energy burst, burying everyone in a mound of rubble that fills the frame. Then Drax's fist punches up through the debris. Drax digs himself out, shakes off the dust, then pulls up Groot, who has cocooned the others, shielding them from the blast.
Ugh. Okay, so I'm guessing I grabbed the one with the 5-second timer?
How'd he talk me into this job?
How'd he talk any of us into it?
Interior of the Guardian ship, the Milano, quick cut flashbacks, 2-shot of Quill talking to Rocket, who works on the tech.
Okay, now don't tell the others, but we're gonna spring an extremely well-stocked tech dealer who will owe us his rescuers big time. Not that you're in this for an unlimited supply of toys to tinker with. Now I'm talking, but you gotta set it up.
Okay, Quill talk to Drax.
Now we're
and
talking to Drax.
sharpens a blade.
Okay, now we're gonna grab an informant that could lead us straight to Thanos. Not that you're in this for revenge on the dude that took everything you care about away from you.
Now Quill's talking to Gamora, who practices her fighting skills.
We're gonna liberate a wrongfully imprisoned freedom fighter. Not that you're in this to make up for all the bad stuff Thanos forced you to do when you worked for him.
What?
And now Quill's talking to Groot, who just stands there.
Okay, now just between you and me. Exactly.
Back in the fortress, close on Quill, still smiling to himself, we pull back to reveal the Guardians charge up to a huge cell door. Quill waves his pilfered badge in front of the door, which opens up to reveal a huge chamber where a hooded figure is tied up by his ankles and dangles upside down over a large, deep pit. Quill throws a grapple, snagging the figure's bound wrists. Quill retracts the grapple, pulling the figure over to the rim of the pit. Gamora removes the hood, and it's Yondu.
Yondu?
I knew you'd come for me, boyo. Once a Ravager, always a Ravager.
You dragged us here to spring your former pirate boss / alien abductor?
Hey, we were partners. What was I supposed to do? Tell the truth?
Deceiving your friends just to save your old mentor? I'm so proud.
Yeah, about that. I'm actually turning you in for the bounty.
I taught you so well.
Quill's about to cut Yondu's ankle bonds when Rocket shoves him away, sending Yondu swinging back over the pit.
So what are we? Heroes or outlaws?
Why can't we be both?
Because you can't be half a hero or half an outlaw.
Oh, right, because that'd be like trying to be half human, half alien. Oh, wait, I already am.
The grapple line snaps, sending Quill thudding on his butt and Yondu swinging back and forth over the pit.
You might want to keep your voices down for you wake the pit leeches.
Oh, stay out
Stay out of this!
But suddenly, a swarm of huge, oozing, tentacled, fanged alien slug creatures fly up out of the pit and attack. The Guardians spring into action in a dramatic group shot.
See, this is why we need a battle cry.
Quill whips out his element blaster and fires ice blast, raising several space leeches. Rocket blasts more space leeches with his cannons.
How's this? Let's blow stuff up!
Gamora attacks them with her double-bladed energy staff. Drax pounds the space leeches left and right with his fist. Groot fires out a volley of thorns, spinning space leeches to the cavern walls. And Yondu helplessly swings back and forth, still hanging by his ankles. trying to avoid the crossfire.
Oh, easy, still hanging here. Watch your crossfire!
A stray blast severs the chains, holding up Yondu, who plummets into the pit, only to be snagged at the last second by a Groot branch, inches above the boot. Gamora slashes the last of the space leeches.
The bounty better have been worth it, Quill.
Oh, it absolutely was. Otherwise, you never would have come for me.
But you put the bounty on yourself?
I needed some kind of insurance in case my deal went south. Whoa!
Quill shoves Yondu back in the pit. Yondu grabs onto a Groot branch dangling over the pool of goop as leeches surface around him.
Wait, I was moving something far more valuable than any bounty when they grabbed me.
How valuable we talking?
Then the branch Yondu clings to snaps. He sports down into the goop, struggles to stay afloat as the leeches circle. Drax and Gamora turn to Rocket.
We're not in this for the wealth.
Yondu struggles more desperately in the goop, calling up to the Guardians as the leeches close in.
Neither was the guy who took my prize and strung me up in here. Goes by the name of Korath.
He's snagged by a Groot branch and pulled up from the pit, where Groot dangles him in front of Drax and Gamora. Yondu projects a holo image of Korath from his communicator.
So you do remember him.
How could I forget him? We were raised like siblings by Thanos and molded into his enforcers.
Which means he can lead us to Thanos and my revenge.
Talk. What were you moving?
All I know is it's old. Real old. And there's something inside it lots of powerful folks want.
Well, whatever it is, we can't let Thanos get his hands on it.
Weapon vault's a few levels up. If it's valuable and dangerous, that's where it's stashed.
See? See, you can be a hero and an outlaw at the same time.
Now we cut to a quarter outside the weapons vault. Alien guards stand posted outside a massive door. Suddenly, a vent grate opens in the ceiling above them, and Quill drops in, now wearing a mask.
Hey, how's it going?
The guards go for their weapons, but Quill fires a cloud of gas from his element blaster, knocking them out. Quill disperses the gas with a wind blast from his weapon. Wind sound effect. Of course. He retracts his mask as Groot, Drax, Rocket, Gamora, and Yondu drop down.
Volcanic gas. Nasty stuff.
Wow! It happened!
Yondu scoffs as Groot inserts a thin, vine-like branch into the vault's key slot, feeding it in like a plumber's snake.
So the walking house plant's a safecracker?
In more ways than one.
What other ways? So they go inside the vault.
Found it!
Wait,
Yondu reaches back and pulls out his control headpiece and his quiver full of arrows.
wait. What about the lockbox?
Oh, Korath took off with that long before you rescued me. What, you think I'm gonna leave without my personal property?
Rocket emerges from behind a shelf, completely loaded down with confiscated weapons.
I'd say it was worth the side trip.
You expect to walk out the front door loaded down with that stuff?
Who said anything about walking?
Exterior of the fortress, moments later, the Guardians and Yondu blast out of the fortress, now wearing jetpacks and wielding Rocket's confiscated weapons, and they soar down the mountainside. Rocket takes the rear, loaded down with more weapons than anyone else.
You don't mess with the rocket unless you know how to fly!
And an aerial drone swoops in and zaps Rocket with coruscating energy that shorts out his jetpack and sends him plummeting.
God, which they do!
And scene.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a look at Act 1 of Guardians of the Galaxy. I can assure you that we have animated it. It's not just six people reading out loud. We got a great cast.
With your head.
They had a lot of fun together, so join us September 26th at 9:30 p.m. on Disney XD. Take us home.